early in the morning here. I am just getting ready to head out from the resort, which is very nice. This is the pool. It's called Sugar Loaf Lodge. Our flight leaves tomorrow from Miami, but today we're staying on Miami Beach. Let's take a walk and talk about this lodge. Very vintage. Rooms are nice and clean, but we'll use the word vintage, not old. They got their own marina over here. The lake is either Sugar Loaf Lake or Sugar Loaf Bay. This large area here looks like it once had a resort on it or some type of marina maybe. Sorry about my shadow, but the sun is behind me. It's very low still. It's pretty early. There's the back of Sugarloaf Lodge and their restaurant. It's not far off of Highway 1 is what I want to call it. Ocean Drive. Today we should run into Beachfront Avenue, A1A. So yeah, there's the Sugarloaf Marina. They have a few provisions if you need, gas being probably the biggest one. Here are some boat ties, so yeah, you can get quite a few boats in here. Does not look too deep. So back to the room. They are vintage, as I was saying. I will get a few shots on our way out. My friends were getting ready for the day and packing up the car with their stuff. I usually get up pretty early. There we go. Wow, look at that. Some things in the room, I don't even know what they are. I believe one's a radio. I'll show you that. A couple sinks and a nice bathroom. The beds are comfortable. The colors were vintage and the decor was totally late 60s, early 70s. I did see some parasailers out earlier. And I have no idea what that is. If you can see that, I'll try to zoom in on that in editing, but it looks kind of like a weather balloon or something, just kind of hovering over there. Oh, look at this. I didn't even see that as I was walking towards it. It looks like a statue. I don't know if he's looking at me. Oh, no, it's not a statue. Alright, that is going to wrap it up, guys. We are leaving this area. The day's just getting started. Let's head to Miami. So there's the view out the back door there. Some of that vintage look I was talking about. The coloring. I'd say that is the newest item in the room. Love the paneling. The lights, a little bit of art, the mural. roadside stop along Ocean Drive, Highway 1. We are heading into Miami. So we go over here to register Turtle Hospital. It's a sea center for turtles. It is an active hospital, and the only way to take the tour is to go in a group, and the groups start at about 10 o'clock, I guess, every half hour. Most of the tour is in the shade and outside, but that's the facility where they hold turtles, apparently. Oh, it looks like an old hotel or motel. Oh, you're right. Look at that.
Species list. All of them entered the list by 1986. That list was actually started thanks to our Congress back in 1973. I have another beautiful loggerhead. She's got her own condo. Why?
Be happier. Now, all these turtles at one point worked in sea on dinner plates, but I shared with you that the hawks bill did not stay there. But I do want to share with you that the Thames Grizzly ended up going into critical numbers, not necessarily to the side, but she likes to splash around, by the way. Feel free to take as many pictures as you like today. Nesting Mexico and Texas shoreline. They didn't originally nest in Texas. Back when they did the research and they took a picture of that beach showing 45,000 turtles on one beach. Well, research.
During the tour, then they take people to a separate area called Turtle Town with these golf carts.
You're doing great, bud. Gotta come hold the hand. Do you want to leave?
So the hospital was started as a retirement project for the owner. Eventually, he went broke, and then he bought the property next door, opened up as a turtle hospital.
We don't have those kind of resources to establish a collections department. So with that, again, thank you, because you helped to cover all of their medical treatments and the medical bills. So when they go out there, they leave here debt free. Now, if the water level is lower, there's a reason for that. It could be a new intake. It could be a recent surgery. It could be a turtle that is sick or compromised. The reason, as well as the species. These are all green turtles in here. All of them came in because of FP. Some of them were picked up locally. Others have been transferred in from other facilities. So Dopey was a recent pickup, or rather was a local pickup, versus these two over here, Harper, she actually was transferred in. What is it? Snap. By the way, yes, Snap, Crackle, and Pop are here with us today. Yep, as well as the species. These are all green turtles in here. All of them came in because of FP. Some of them were picked up locally. Others have been transferred in from other facilities. So Dopey was a recent pickup, or rather was a local pickup, versus, for example, Harper, she actually was a transfer in. So we got one, Camp Ridley, up there. Now when you're walking that way, if you look down, you see the sand and the rocks. Well, that's where Bender likes to hang out most of the time when she's down here in Turtle Town. That's why I lose that turtle all the time, because most of the time what she likes to do is nothing, and she sleeps the most. Now this one right here is Kent. But he's got a button on his butt. That's his little air, bunch of micro bubbles. The turtle swimming over there towards that buoy, that should be Croc. And depending upon where we are in the tides, this pool in certain areas is in fact anywhere between 6 to 12 feet deep. They're all following down because they're like, oh yeah, we're getting food. Dorothy, do not rush. Remember, no rush. But if you want to sit in that while you feed the turtles over here, we've got that available for you as well. You can bring that right over here and sit in it. Yeah, you're gonna come feed the turtles. So if you put that right here, we're gonna feed these turtles. Notice where they all look. Now let me tell you, Hanson Buoy. Can anybody find Hanson Buoy in the pool? I gave you a hint. She's the largest turtle in this pool. Where's she at? What do you got, buddy? Go both hands together. There we go. All right. You can go ahead. Put your hand in there. Go ahead. There you go. You got it? Okay. All right. Fine. Whatever. Here you go, Dad. I'll go. Okay. So yeah, I will share with you that these are all green turtles, and you know what they like to do? Lift the wall. Sometimes I tell them it's not always polite to do that when we have company, but they do not care because they're green turtles and they like their algae. Now, the Fabulous Five team, the role that they play here is they protect and preserve the property from the board of directors, because the way the bylaws are written is in order to change the mission of the patient that we serve, it actually has to go to a vote. And that vote has to be backed with signatures. Well, my bosses don't have time. As you guys are continuing down around that way, look in the pools, and as you continue to walk that way, turtles will start.
So the Turtle Hospital, that experience was pretty amazing. We are now back at the Rain Barrel art shops to get a bite to eat. When we were here the other day, we told her we might come back. So on our way into Miami, we're gonna stop and grab a bite to eat. So this is actually our second time here. So the first time we came through here, this was not open, so we didn't get to see any of these shops. Today is Sunday, the weekend, and they are open. We came to grab something to eat and look around on our way to Miami. So just a nice little roadside stop on the way either into the Keys or out of the Keys. Just past Islamorada, or Islamorada. Rest, grab a little bite to eat, buy a few souvenirs. Well, that is going to do it for today's video. Remember, if you enjoy videos like these, give it a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow night.